What is going on, guys? It is Justin back here with another video, and today we are going over the Sdcc Marvel panel. And you guys, we have a big return for the Marvel Universe, all of that and more. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Alright, you guys, like I said, today they had the Marvel Studios San Diego Comic-Con 2024 panel, and some big news happened. I have not seen Deadpool and Wolverine yet, but I heard people say after Deadpool and Wolverine, the Marvel Universe is back, and just by seeing all the stuff we've seen, baby, is back. So, first off, we started with Captain America Brave New World. Tim Nelson can't say much about his return in Captain America Brave New World. Kevin Feige is very excited to finally revisit the character after so many years. Giancarlo Esposito's character in Captain America Brave New World is named Sidewinder. Giancarlo said, "I am the king of the Serpent Society. I am Seth Volker Sidewinder." Adamantium will be making its MCU debut in Captain America 4. This is not a motherfucking drill. Now, if you guys do not know what adamantium is, it is what Wolverine's claws are made out of, which means we may possibly be getting another Wolverine inside the MCU other than Hugh Jackman, which, if that happens, it'll be very crazy, and they better cast somebody good. Adamantium will be introduced into the MCU with the Celestials being made from it, so very awesome. Harrison Ford appears at San Diego Comic-Con. He did the Hulk yell, which is very cool. If you guys do not know, Harrison Ford is replacing the guy who sadly passed away, who played General Thunderbolt Ross. I will put his name right here. I don't know his name off the top of my head, but yeah. Continuing on, the next thing we are talking about is the Thunderbolts. Now, David Harbour donning the Red Guardian costume. Obviously, it's a new one. Very cool. I'm liking the look of that. We had the cast of the Thunderbolts there. And Sebastian Stan calls Florence Pugh the standout character of the Thunderbolts. Now, Wyatt Russell was there, and he was talking about the U.S. agent and the Thunderbolts, and he says, "Everyone's gonna fucking love me." Now, if you guys do not know who U.S. agent is, Captain America and the Winter Soldier, the show they had on Disney Plus. I know it's Falcon and Winter Soldier, but at the end he turns into Captain America. But they replaced Captain America since Steve Rogers is no more, and we have the U.S. agent, and he basically goes crazy and kills somebody. So yeah, very insane. Then we had footage being shown from the Thunderbolts, and this is what they had to say. Lewis Pullman is on stage for Thunderbolts. However, his character, all but confirmed to be Sentry, is just being called Bob from the time being. So yeah, very cool. Sentry is going to be an awesome addition to the movie. And this is what happened in the trailer. It said, a scene in Avengers Tower with Val was featured in the end of the Thunderbolts trailer. So yeah, very cool. I'm hoping we get to see a Thunderbolts versus the Avengers kind of thing. That would be awesome. I know there was something teased. I'm not too sure about it. 3C Films retweeted it. It was a fan account made for an X-Men versus Avengers movie. And it was rumored to be announced at Sdcc, but I don't think they announced anything about it, which sucks. But that would have been awesome. Next up, we were talking about Marvel's Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four will appear in the next two Avengers movies, which is so insane. It's going to be cool to see all of the new Avengers plus the Fantastic Four together. And it says, Matt Shakman is on stage to talk about the Fantastic Four, citing a desire to stay as true to the comics as possible. Excuse me. And I really hope that's true, because I love the Fantastic Four comics as a kid. Says Pedro Pascal will have an old school accent as Reed Richards. Now, I don't know why Pedro Pascal is getting so much hate as being cast for Reed Richards. Me personally, I love the casting. All the cast on Fantastic Four, and Pedro Pascal did an awesome job in The Last of Us, and I'm sure he'll make an awesome Reed Richards. So yeah. Continuing on, it says the Fantastic Four First Steps will release in theaters on July 25th, 2025. And we had our first look at the Fantastic Car. It says the Fantastic Car and the Fantastic Four, the First Steps, is going to be described as a Cadillac straight out of the Jetsons. So that's very cool. If you guys do not know what the Jetsons is, it is an old school cartoon about basically a futuristic world. Next up says the Russo brothers have officially been named the directors of the next Avengers films. They previously directed Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame to universal acclaim. And obviously we've seen that the Fantastic Four will appear in the next Avengers movies. And now we got the name for our newest Avengers movie, Avengers Doomsday. And, well, I'm just going to let them do the talking for themselves.
One of the more entertaining characters in all of fiction. If we're going to do this, if we're going to bring him to movie theaters worldwide, then I think we're going to need the greatest actor in the world to play that character. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as proof of the unimaginable possibilities in the Marvel multi-universe, we give you the one person who could play Victor Von Doom.
That is right, you guys. Robert Downey Jr. is returning to play a variant of Dr. Doom. Now, this is so awesome. Obviously, we were told by Robert Downey Jr. in an interview with, God, I always forget her name. She's the lady that played Clarice in Silence of the Lambs. But, yeah, she was talking with Iron Man, and he said he wants to come back to the Marvel Studios, but not as Iron Man, and now we know why. This variant of Dr. Doom is a variant of Iron Man. And I heard that after the events of Civil War II, Victor Von Doom goes inside Stark Laboratory or something, like a Stark headquarters or something like that, and he talks to the AI Iron Man, and he basically tells him, you know, like, I'm going to don the Iron Man suit now, I'm going to be Iron Man. So he's coming back as Dr. Doom, but Dr. Doom is going to be Iron Man. So this is very, very insane, you guys. Robert Downey Jr. had this to say. He said, new mask, same task. What I could tell you is I like playing complicated characters. So yeah, very, very awesome. And the next two movies, we have Avengers Doomsday and we have Avengers Secret Wars. And you guys, I cannot wait for Secret Wars because I imagine we're going to get a lot of variants in that. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. What do you think about the Robert Downey Jr. return? Me personally, I geeked the hell out when I seen it. Obviously, I was one of those people that cried when Iron Man died. That dude was my hero. But now we are getting him back. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. As always, you guys, stay groovy, stay safe, you keep your people safe. Remember, God is good all the time. It has been Justin, and I'm out. Peace.